And we are back. Hello everyone, welcome back to 5 Minutes Code channel where I will be explaining the solution of every problem of lead code and geeks for geeks. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Today's problem is linked list group reverse, which is marked as a hard level problem. Let's find out what we will be given into this problem and what we have to do. So we will be given one node of a linked list, uh, and another variable, another parameter is this k of integer type. Okay, all right. And what we have to do, so basically we have to reverse this linked list in kk group and return the new linked list. Okay, all right. So let's quickly see it with a very given example. So here we can see this is our linked list which is given, and we will be simply given the head of the linked list, which is this one node. Okay, all right. And so basically we have to first of all reverse the first k elements. Okay, on reversing this first k element linked list, my linked list will become 4 3 2. Let's say I'm making a new linked list. Okay, so after reversing the first k elements, my new linked list will be something like 4 3 2 1. And after that, again reversing the remaining k elements, my new linked list will be, after 1 it will be something like 8. So basically something like this in this group. So first of all 4 3 2 1, and after that 8 7 6 5. Okay, so after that it will become something like 8, then 7, then 6, and then 5. In this way we have to reverse the linked list, and then we have to return the new head of the linked list, which is this 4. And that's it, that's what we have to do. So here if you will see, my answer linked list is also 4. Here it should be 3, it is miswritten as 2. Okay, so 4 3 2 1 first of all, and after that 8 7 6 5, and we have to just return the new head of the linked list, which is 4. Okay, all right. But here if you will see, one more line is written, कि if the number of nodes is not a multiple of k, then the left out elements in the end should be considered as a group and must be reversed. Okay, what does this line means? Let's quickly see. So let's suppose my linked list is basically 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, my linked list is, let's suppose this, and my k is equal to 3. My k is equal to 3. It means we have to reverse this linked list in kk groups. Okay, so first of all I will take the first k elements, this. Okay, all right, and now reverse them. So the new linked list will be something like 3 2 and 1. Okay, all right. And the remaining elements, these are not equal to k, so whatever remaining elements are there, just reverse them. So on reversing this 4 5, it will become something like 5 and then 4. So this will be my new linked list, and we have to return the head of the new linked list, which is 3. So in this way we have to do. I think the problem statement is a pretty simple one, and it will be very clear to you. Now let's move on to the approaches which we are going to do. So yeah, let's go to OneNote where we are showing that. Many of you are saying ki I should record explain in the new screen. So here I am. Whatever you will say, I will do that only. Okay. So let's see. Let's go. So let's see the same example which we are given. Look, the linked list approach, the code of it, this will be very simple. And but the approach is very simple, but the code of linked list problems are always a bit tricky because they are tough to implement. Okay, not tough but tricky. Okay, so please solve as many problems as you want, and let's quickly see the approach. So approach is very simple. First of all, I will reverse the first k elements, and after that I will reverse the next k elements, and we have to make few pointers as well. So let's quickly see what pointers I'm going to make. The first pointer will be my, let's suppose, original head, or original head. Basically original head means total head, I can say. Total head. Total head basically means ki the total linked list head which we have made till this point, and it will be total head. And similarly, I will make a total tail as well. Total tail and total head basically refer to the whole linked list, and then there will be a temporary head and a temporary tail as well, which will be referring to, let's say, the part, this part, cape group part. Okay, so then we have tmp head and we have tmp tail. Okay, all right. And after that, what I will get, look, very, very easy it is to check if there are remaining k elements or not. How we I'm going to tell you. So look, what I will do, basically, first of all, I will try to get the length of the linked list. Okay, so here the length of the linked list is 8, which is a factor, which is, let's say, a multiple of k, which is a multiple of k. Okay, all right. So what I will do, look, first of all, I've got the length 8. Okay, so I will keep simply a variable L, which will be equal to 0 in start, and I will run this loop till the length of the linked list. Okay, all right. And after that, what I will do, I will again run a loop for k elements or remaining elements, whatever it is, k or remaining elements. I will run another loop for it. And now let's suppose 4. Okay, so the prerequisite of this is to know how to reverse a linked list. How to know how to reverse a linked list, you should be knowing that. Okay, so let me quickly give you how we reverse a linked list. Very, very easy it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how we are reverse it, look, now here we can see 1 is pointing to 2, but in reverse, if we want to reverse this linked list, 1 should point to null. Okay, 1 should point to null. Okay, 2 instead of pointing to 3 should point to 1. Okay, 3 instead of pointing to 4 should point to 2, and 4 instead of pointing to null should point to 3. In this way, if we can make this change, I have reversed the linked list, because now you can see from 4 I can go to 3, then I can go to 2, then I can go to 1, and then I can go to null. Means I've traversed the whole linked list. Okay, so if I can do that, I will be very happy, and this is what we need as well. So how we can do that, look, very, very easy it is. Again, if you really don't know anything, you should be watching my video of reversing a linked list, but I'm just telling you a very, very brief here. So what I will do, I will simply have a temporary head. Let's quickly make this a linked list again. So what I will do, I will simply have a temporary head and temporary tail, these two elements. Okay, currently both temporary head and temporary tail are null. Okay, currently they both are null. Okay, now what I will do, first of all, when first element I will get, I will check, yeah, is my temporary head and is my temporary tail equal to null? Yes, it is null. So what I will do, I will simply initialize my temporary head and my temporary tail both to 1. Okay, all right. And one more variable I will use, let's say it is next variable. So next variable will be basically used to store the next pointer, Okay, all right. After that, what I will do, I will simply do what, look, current is basically 1. Okay, current is basically 1. Okay, temporary head and temporary tail are also 1. Now what I will do, I will simply do 1 dot next is equal to temporary tail. Okay, temporary tail, which is currently null, and all right. And now what I will do, I will simply update my temporary head to 1. Okay, all right. Current will also be moved to next now. So current is pointing to 2. Current is pointing to 2 now. Okay, after that, what I will do, again I will do the same thing. Now next will be used to store the next value of current, which is this 3. Okay, after that, what I will do, current dot next is equal to temporary tail. Okay, and temporary tail will be updated. In this way we will keep on doing, and when I at last 4 I will get. So if like all the k groups are done, and now my temporary head, after reversing it, my temporary head will be at this point, and this temporary head will be linked with the original tail. Okay, will be linked with the original tail. Let me quickly delete all these things and give you a quick overview. I think I haven't given you the overview which we are doing, something like this. Okay, so look how we are going to tackle this. Basically, first of all, at last, look, four groups are there. So for the first element, which is, let's say, in k groups, which will be the first element, 4. Okay, so this will be made my original head. this will be made my original head, and we will be reversing original head or total head, whatever you want to say. You can say it original head. Okay, this will be my original head. Okay, and after reversing the first K group, my original tail will be this. My original tail will be this. Okay, original tail. Okay, all right. Now, very easy it is. Again, this K elements will be reversed. Okay, on reversing this, I will have my temporary tail pointing to 5, temporary tail pointing to 5, and 8 will be my temporary head. 8 will be my temporary head. Okay, now what I have to do is very simple. Look, after 1 I have to move to temporary head. Okay, so what I'm going to write, let's quickly see. What I'm going to write, I will simply write um, original tail dot next is equal to temporary head. Okay, and now I will update my original tail is equal to temporary tail. Okay, so after doing these two lines, what will happen is very simple. Ki yeah, look, this linked list is reversed. Original head is 4, and 1 3 2 1. This is my current linked list. Okay, and now this 5 6 7 8 are also reversed with something like 8 7 6 and then 5. Now I just have to join them. So this is my original head, this is my original head, this is my original tail now. Okay, and this is my temporary head, and this is my temporary tail. Original tail dot next means 1 dot next is equal to temporary head, which is 8. Okay, and now original tail instead of pointing to 1 will be pointing to 5. This is my original tail now. Okay, so you can see these two linked lists are joined, 4 3 2 1 and 8 7 6 5. Okay, all right, and now let's suppose after 8 there were few more elements, let's say 10 and 14. 10 and 14 are more. Okay, all right, again we have to just reverse this group. Okay, on reversing this group, again my temporary tail will be at 10, temporary tail will be at 10, and temporary head will be at 14. Okay, all right, so again what I will do, original tail dot next, which is my 5, dot next is equal to temporary head, which is 14. So this linked list is again reversed, 14 10, and now what I'm saying, original tail, which is 5, dot next is equal to temporary head, which is 14, something like this, and again original tail will be moved here. So look, very important this point is ki after each group done, after each group are done, original head will remain same once it was initialized, so because this is what we have to return, and original tail will be pointing to the last element till the linked list is reversed, so that when new linked list comes, I just have to do next. Okay, all right, and when we are reversing any small part of it, let's suppose 8761, so when this linked list is reversed, this 8 will be my temporary tail, and this 5, which will be my first element of this small linked list group reverse. Okay, this much after we will reverse, this 5 will be the first element, so this will be my temporary head, and after that we just have to link them. How we are going to link them with these two lines, and again we will start the same process. I think it will be a bit clear to you, but when I will write the code of it, it will become crystal clear to you, and I agree it's a bit typical to explain this, but believe me, if you will sit with pen and paper, and I have already tried my 100% to explain to you. So now let's quickly move on to the code section and try to understand this with the code. Okay, all right, and before that, if you have loved the explanation till this point, please subscribe the channel, like the video, and comment down whether it was nicely explained or not. And now we will simply code it. So to code it, first of all, if you remember what approach I will use, I will first of all try to get the length of the linked list. Okay, so let's quickly make a function for the length of linked list, because I don't want to make my main function stronger, bigger, not stronger. So int length of linked list, it will simply receive a node of head, let's say, and now I will just use a int length is equal to 0, while head not equal to null, I will simply do length plus plus and head is equal to head dot next. Okay, all right, let's quickly call this function here. And before that, if my head can be null, no, head of cannot be null. Okay, so first of all, I will get int length is equal to, let's name this function get length, and it will be something like get length and pass my head here. Okay, all right. And after that, if you remember, few functions, few variables which I told I will use. First one will be my original head, which is currently null. Okay, original tail, which will be null. Okay, temporary head, which will be null, and temporary tail, which will be null as well. Okay, all right. After that, look, I will run this loop. I will run this loop till my length is greater than 0. While length is greater than 0, because on iterating over each node one by one, what I will do, I will simply make my length less, decrease, 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 so that at last it becomes equal to 0 and I come out of this while loop. Okay, all right. So look here, now again in this group, in this length, I have to reverse it in kk groups. I have to reverse it in kk groups. Okay, so how to know whether I have k remaining elements or not, like how many elements to reverse? Because in the last, let's suppose here you can see 1 2 3 4 5, k is equal to 3. After reversing first three elements, remaining elements will be only two, so we have to reverse two elements. Okay, so how we can know that? Look, I will first of all make j is equal to k, basically storing this is making a copy of this k so that it does not get lost. Okay, and after that I will simply update my j is equal to math.min of what? J and length. Because look, when I will reach to this 4, when I will reach to this 4, it means my length at that point will be 2, because I will be decreasing length one by one. So when I will be at 4, it means my total remaining length will be 2 and k is 3. Total remaining length is 2, k is 3, so which I will take? 2 1. Okay, so 2 are basically these two nodes which I have to reverse. I think you have got this. So now again what I will do, while j is greater than 0, basically means how much elements we have to reverse. I am storing it here, and now there I will simply write the code to how to reverse the linked list. So if you remember, first thing first, node next is equal to current dot next. Okay, and I think we have to take one more variable, current. Node current is currently head. Okay, so this current I will be using to iterate over the whole linked list. I think we can use head as well, but let's keep it safe. Okay, keep it safe. So first of all, if you remember, what I will do, simple code of reversing the linked list. If my tmp head is equal to null, it means I have not traversed any node. So first of all, I have to update my tmp head and tail. So tmp head is equal to current, and tmp tail is equal to current as well. Otherwise it means my temporary tail is there and just I have to update my temporary head again and again. So what I will do, simply very simple, current dot next is equal to temporary head, and just update my temporary head is equal to current. Okay, and after iterating over this once, I will just update my current is equal to next, because I'm updating my current. Look, why I am storing this next here, because now let's suppose I'm reversing this linked list. My current is 2 at this point. So here I'm doing current dot next is equal to temporary head. Temporary head is 1. So current, which is 2 dot next, is equal to 1 now. Okay. So this link is now broken. How I will move to next node? With this next variable. With this next variable, which I'm storing in the very start. Okay. I think you have got this as well. And after that, I just have to do update my j, decrease it once, and decrease my length as one as well, because I just have to update it, like how many nodes I have traversed. And when j will be equal to 0, it means k elements. It means I have traversed the k element, and now I have to link it with my previous reverse nodes. Okay, so if original head is equal to null, it means I have not reversed, it's my first group. If original head is equal to null, it means it's my first group. So what I will do, original head is equal to temporary head, and original tail is equal to temporary tail. Okay, very very simple till this point. Otherwise otherwise what I have to do, look, if you remember these two lines I have told you, original tail dot next is equal to temporary head, and original tail is equal to temporary tail. Let's quickly write it. Original tail dot next is equal to temporary head, and now original tail will be updated to temporary tail. Okay, so till this point we are very very good, and after that I will just make my temporary head and temporary tail null again. I think this video is a bit long has become, but it's okay. I've tried my best to explain. So it will happen. And after coming out of this loop, while loop here, it means all the nodes are reversed. I will come here and just I have to do one thing. Last node original tail, it might be pointing to any other previous node. So I will just do original tail dot next is equal to null and return. What I have to return? Yes, you have guessed it right. Original head. Original head, total head, whatever you want to name it, you can name it. Let's quickly try to compile this. And guys, please sit with pen and paper and try to map it if it's not clear to you till this point. Public static. I have to make it static, no other issues. So please sit with pen and paper and try to understand it once. I think few more issues are there. Okay, so I have not returned my length here. Very, very silly mistake it is. Let's return it as well. Okay, let's submit it. And meanwhile, if you have loved the explanation till this point, please subscribe the channel, like the video, comment down. This link you will get on my GitHub. The link is in the problem video description, so you can get from it there, and follow me on GitHub as well. And I think it's getting accepted. Yes, it's getting accepted. So I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Till then, keep on coding, ask your doubts into the comments, subscribe the channel, and bye.